You're a mad lad. All of you. You're a bunch of mad lads. All of you are crazy beyond all recognition.
The best ones are.
Here's the thing about mad lads. You never know what they're going to do. The one mad lad that always stuck out to me was, dude won the lottery and literally paid, I think it was like $500,000 to put like a metric ton of horse on his old boss's property. And he got in trouble for it. The dude's mugshot, just smiling like, that's pure mad lad right there. I've ran into some mad lads. I know y'all have ran into some mad lads, but not many lads. Stay away from them. Stay as far away as humanly possible from them. r/mad lads videos titled Absolute Legend. So let's see what absolute legends appear in this. Also, you know who are absolute legends? Y'all. Y'all are absolute legends for tuning into these videos and basically just enjoying these with us. You know, we hope that you all are staying entertained by these. If you want us to keep reacting to MK, leave a like on this video, because that's the only way we're really going to be able to keep reacting to these, is if you leave likes on here. That's what pushes it out there for people to see. So anyway, let's get on into it.
Timing.
Thank you, Steven. Here we go.
Student punished after putting high school up for sale on Craigslist. Well, did anyone make an offer? Like, did anyone, like, make a purchase? Because I think the school might belong to them now. A Colombian protester single-handedly holds back an armored water cannon truck using a homemade shield. Captain South America. This image goes unfathomably hard.
Yeah,
In
that,
1994,
right? Yeah, I remember that.
MIT students managed to get a campus police car on the Great Dome.
Wow.
What? Short answer number 5, 10 points. Provide an example of a risk. No, they called me a madman. My kid decided to photocopy anything, and now he's trying to prank me. That is genius. That's so good.
Oh, I love that.
Mad. A guy broke into my apartment last week. He didn't take the TV, just the remote. Now he drives by and changes the channels. Sick bastard. 300-day streak. Unlock by contributing to Reddit for 300 days. Vote, post, comment, or share something to help your favorite communities grow and thrive. Wait, so is this saying that this person has unlocked 3 of these? They've had 3 300-day streaks? That is a lot of Redditing, man. Holy shit. This doctor was convinced that H. pylori bacteria causes stomach ulcers, but nobody believed him. So he drank the bacteria himself, got stomach ulcers, cured it himself, and won a Nobel Prize. God damn, he said, I'll show you guys.
Yeah.
And
He's like, hey, watch this. Oh, God. Now watch me cure myself. What now, motherfuckers?
Sure did. Last year, I was eating in a fancy, large restaurant when I began to hear a rumble and the distant sound of people chanting, potassium, potassium. And suddenly, hundreds of people dressed as bananas flood this restaurant chanting potassium over and over, and we were trapped there for a very long time because the bananas would not leave.
The memes, dude. You want to know? Here's the thing. I was at South Star Music Festival. There were people there dressed up as bananas, and there was one girl who was like the head of them, dressed as a monkey. Like, everyone was posing for pictures with him. Everyone was like coming up, like taking pictures, like, oh my gosh, like y'all dressed as bananas. That's so cool. I walked right up to all of them. I was like, hey guys, I just have one question for you. Is it peanut butter jelly time? Where they at? Where they at? And like all of them started to do the dance with me. I was just like, yeah. That shows you that they actually know what's up, and they're all about that.
And they were everywhere. Just a banana flash mob. I like that. I like the sound of that. John Chicky Donahue, a merchant marine from New York City, snuck into the war zone in Vietnam in the
just to give his buddies beer. The world's greatest beer run.
60s to deliver beer to his 3 enlisted buddies from back home. It is known as the greatest beer run ever.
Yes.
And has a documentary made about it.
And a movie starring Zac Efron.
That is remarkable. That is like the realest one. He is the realest one in the friend group. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Mel Blanc, one of the greats, the voice of Bugs Bunny, was in a serious car accident that put him in a coma. After many unsuccessful attempts to get him to talk, the doctor asked, Bugs, can you hear me? Mel responded in Bugs' voice, "What's up, Doc?" They use this technique to lead him out of his coma.
Really?
Wow, Mel Blanc, that is not only Mel Blanc but also the Doctor.
That sounds unbelievable.
This is actually true. I looked it up.
Wow.
That's incredible. There's a f***ing cat on campus. Mind your f***ing business. I paid my tuition.
That's genius. I love it.
Broke up with this man today, and he asked me for one more chance. So I said, okay. And then he broke up with me.
Ooh.
The tables have tabled. He said, I'm not letting it end
turns
like
have
this.
tabled,
It's
yes.
gonna end like this. Man builds concrete tomb to preserve flamin' hot Cheetos for future civilizations.
What?
I wish I could read the actual tomb itself, but that is, years and years from now, everyone will just have to share like one fraction of a flamin' hot Cheeto. You know what the secret to comedy is? This tweet was made in 2014, and this one was made this year. Timing. That.
Wow. Literally 10 years or 16 years. Oh no, sorry, 10 years. So I saw 16 ago. That is unbelievable.
Good on you. Ohio dad booked 6 flights just to join his flight attendant daughter during her Christmas shifts.
Dude,
that is incredibly wholesome. I can't imagine flying that much. I don't know if this was all in like a day or if it was throughout a couple days, but I mean, hey, I guess you get to travel technically. I don't think he left the plane, but he gets to say he went to some places and saw his daughter. Meanwhile, in South Africa, this footballer received 5 gigabytes of data after being awarded Man of the Match. But what is the data? Also, that's really big for 5 gigabytes. I mean, come on, I can fit that on a USB stick. Making a Kickstarter to redo this drone show in the sky over uncontacted Amazonian shrine.
don't. You don't want them. No, my dude, that would be evil. It would be cool, and you'd absolutely blow their fucking minds. But no, man.
Vibes. How about we not? How about we just let them,
leave them alone.
Be uncontacted? Robert Landsberg, while filming Mount St. Helens volcano
Yeah.
eruption in 1980, realized he could not survive it. So he rewound the film into its case, put his camera in his backpack, and then laid on top of the backpack to protect the film for future researchers.
I remember
dude,
that.
I can't even imagine in that moment going, well, yeah, there's no way. I guess I'd better preserve this.
When an entire mountain explodes, you're basically like not going to survive. It's impossible. Damn.
Here we go. Like, damn, that's crazy. My mom just sent me this of my dad, frozen Hispanic. Played all 5,000 levels of my game. 5 stars. I love it, but I reached the end. What now? Well, now you gotta make a sequel for this guy. My boy is a tow truck driver. Not all heroes wear capes. If you see a Fed parked in a fire lane like this one, give me a shout. Cop thought it was cool to park in a handicap spot. Lol, not on my watch. Yeah, hey, just because you're a cop, contrary to popular belief, you can't just do whatever the f*** you want. I'm in a Walmart parking lot watching a woman who can't remember where she parked. Every time she holds her remote in the air, I honk my horn.
What an asshole.
You're a dick.
That's
You're
not
a
a
dick.
mad lad. That's an asshole.
Yeah, that's a dick move, man.
Come on, man. The Sriracha founder also won't budge on taste. A supplier once told David Tran that his sauce was too spicy. A friend suggested to add a tomato base to make it sweeter. Tran replied, hot sauce must be hot. If you don't like it hot, use less. We don't make mayonnaise here. Man arrested for putting fake arrow decals on the floor in IKEA and for creating a labyrinth with no exit. That's hilarious, though.
Basically, it's like that SCP that's set in an IKEA.
I love that. Did they really need to get arrested for it, though? Like, come on. Mad Lad Price Guesser. The Price is Right host Bob Barker, dead at 99. My man got as close as possible without going over $1. Legend.
Yes.
Plans
I
to
love
create
that.
and worship our Leviathan lobster god. Lobsters do not stop growing and do not die of old age. They die when they become too large to properly molt. We are going to take a lobster, help it molt its shell over several generations and create a Leviathan god. Here we will plan our god's birth and rise to divinity. Dr. Amanda Hess from Kentucky was preparing to give birth to her baby in the hospital when she heard that another expectant mother was also close to giving birth. Since the doctor on call was still on his way, she stepped in and handled the delivery. She then went back to her ward and gave birth to her baby. Jesus Christ, what a day. Hi, I'm an Indian man looking for a Maori woman, I hope I said that right, not for dating, but to help me fight my Samoan neighbors.
Maoris versus Samoans, Jesus. Equally just unbelievably gifted.
Harrelman, mathematician who refused to accept a Fields Medal and the $1 million Clay Prize. You know, I totally get it. I get the people who are like, wow, now that's a humble guy right there. He denied the $1 million. He doesn't need it, but I don't know, man. Look, $1 million, I'll take it. Thanks so much. Airbnb host gets... I don't know what currency that is, but they get an electricity bill in the U.S., finds out guests mined that crypto. Ashley Class, owner of an Airbnb-listed property in U.S. North Carolina, said she got an electricity bill worth $1,500. After a 3-week stay of a group of guests, she found that they brought 10 computer rigs and used them to mine crypto worth that. Despite this, the guests refused to pay the bill until Class got Airbnb involved. Man, I need to admit something. Every time I'm drunk, I make Missouri slightly larger on its Wikipedia page.
Why?
People have been trying to figure out that mystery for years. Oh my god.
Whoever reported me for this and got me banned, you are a huge nerd, bitch. The world's first mobile phone call was made on April 3rd, 1973, when Martin Cooper, a senior engineer at Motorola, called a rival telecommunications company and informed them he was speaking via a mobile phone. Dude must have felt like the coolest guy in the world, just being able to walk around freely, not hooked to a tether, just going, yeah, hey, guess what I'm calling you on?
He later died of a brain tumor because of the fact that those old phones like that give out enough radiation to where they would actually give you tumors.
Microwave your brain.
Basically.
My husband and I just sat in our car outside of our house and ate a huge piece of carrot cake because we didn't want to share it with our kids. That's fair. But hey, if your kids did want some, just do the tried and true. Yeah, you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it. I mean, look, for me, if I was a kid, all you had to do was just say it's carrot cake, and I would
just be like, it has alcohol in it. You can't have it.
2 grad students at MIT invented proton-enhanced nuclear induction spectroscopy, a technique for transferring spin orientation from one atomic nucleus to another. Yes, they chose this name specifically for the acronym.
Motherfucker, I just noticed it.
Penis.
The penis technique.
Yes, the penis. Clucking hell. My ex-husband fed my vegan daughter McDonald's chicken nuggets behind my back. Now she keeps demanding meat.
Maybe you should let your daughter choose for herself.
Not vegan, and you're just forcing her to be what you want her to be. In that
Look, here's the thing. I'm not gonna pretend hey, if you're a vegan, cool. All right, all well and good. You shouldn't force others to be vegans. No. Here's the thing. Veganism is a choice. People have to make that choice consciously themselves. I get it, but at the same time, come on, man.
It's almost like meat is good, man. Those nuggets, I'm telling you what, even the strongest vegans, if they had one bite of a McDonald's chicken nugget, I guarantee you they'd be like, all right, now, hold up. I might have to do some reconsidering here. In Taiwan, a 96-year-old saved his village from demolition by painting every surface of it with colorful imagery, which brought in so many tourists that the mayor ordered that the village be preserved. Yeah, I mean, look, give people a reason to come there and go, wait a minute, this is cool. You can't just get rid of this. Easy. Well, hell yeah, dude, that's awesome. A kid at my school has a panini maker, so he sells paninis to other students, and everyone called him Dan the Panini Man. But the campus police people shut him down because it's not legal to sell food if it's not a bake sale or whatever. So now he's Dan the Paper Towel Man, and he sells paper towels, but with each paper towel purchase,
they get a free panini.
In 2017, a party
there's always a way around
busted,
it.
So I put on pajamas, sprayed Axe in my mouth, cover up alcohol, and hopped in bed. When the cops knocked on my door, I pretended like I had been trying to sleep and party was thrown without my consent. 2 out of 3 roommates got a citation. Guess who didn't?
I was asleep defense.
Yeah,
our friends always made fun of me for that.
I'm sorry, officer. What's going on?
They mainly made fun of me for it because the one time that I tried LSD, I was riding in the car with them, and they weren't on it, and I was. And I was like, dude, if a cop pulls us over, I want to pretend to be asleep. And they were just like, really? The sleep defense? I was a sleep defense?
Why not?
It's like, it's going to be much easier for me than trying to talk to the cop and not acting weird as hell.
Yeah, because the cop's going to be like, excuse me, sir. Be like, oh, what's going on, officer? What's going on? Yeah, and it's like, sir, are you inebriated?
No.
No,
I'm just tired as hell.
Very tired.
Excuse me. That wouldn't look good on me, would it?
No.
When I was in 8th grade, this kid used to ask to use the bathroom all the time just to leave class. He didn't really have to go. One day the teacher said, just pee in your pants. And he said, okay, and fucking did it. Right there at his desk. I'll never forget you, Jason. That was badass. Yeah, I mean, look, if you want to deny a kid their right to use the bathroom and you tell them to piss themselves, yeah, I think you deserve it. I think you deserve to have them piss themselves and get piss all over your classroom floor, you dick. The pet store dropped him off to be euthanized because his feet fell off. One of our staff decided to adopt him and name him Lieutenant Dan.
That's a great name.
At a pirate-themed party, I've gone as someone who sells pirate DVDs. You wouldn't steal a car. Star Wars Phantom Menace, Stuart Little, Shrek with a C.
Shrek.
I ordered pineapple pizza from an authentic Italian restaurant, and this is what I got.
Now I want pizza. That looks good.
Oh my god. Oh, god dang it. I wasn't expecting that.
One time, I told a rival dad that the air pressure looked low in one of his tires, right in front of a group of people. That must have been embarrassing, man. Just started listening to rap music. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, okay, a lot of people say that's like the official like first rap song ever, and they're basically true. And it's basically true. Like Sister Rosie or like Rosetta Tharpe, like she like was ahead of the game too. Whenever she came in, she was rapping a lot too.
Dude, I tell you what, it started off pretty damn strong. If you haven't seen this, listen to it.
Yeah,
you know what?
It goes hard.
I get it. Wanted in Rome. Burglar in Rome got distracted by book. A burglar who broke into an apartment in Rome on Tuesday night was arrested after stopping in the middle of the robbery to read a book about Greek mythology. The man, a 38-year-old Italian, gained access to the building in the Delta Victoria district from the balcony, but became distracted after seeing a book on a bedside table. However, the owner of the property, a 71-year-old man, woke up and confronted the burglar, who was reportedly sitting on a bed, absorbed in the book. What the hell are you doing in my house? I'm calling the police. I enjoy good literature. In 1995, France found a man guilty of killing a teen girl.
I wonder if it's the same Greek mythology book that I read, or at least listened to on audio tape.
Able to avoid sentencing by hiding out in Germany. In 2009, the victim's father hired a team to kidnap the killer out of Germany and dump him in front of a French courthouse. It worked, and he was sentenced to 15 years in prison.
Should have been life.
Honestly, not long enough. I think it should be like 1,500 years. Rob the Balloon Guy. That's just my name. Don't actually rob me. What rule was made because of you? Men are allowed to wear business casual shorts in the office. Dress code didn't allow men to wear shorts, but did allow skirts. Showed up in a kilt until the rules changed. In 2007, Harry Potter star Daniel Radcliffe deliberately wore the same outfit for 6 months solely to piss off the paparazzi and make their photos unpublishable. Man, F the paparazzi.
Exactly.
Nice.
Like, what a actual sad, useless job it must be. At Kochi Airport in India, a man attempted to smuggle 1 kilogram of gold through customs by hiding it under his wig. It didn't work. I wouldn't have suspected anything.
Damn,
that's
me
for sure.
neither.
Vishnu Shrestha, a Gurkha soldier in the Indian Army, fought off around 40 armed robbers on a train to prevent an 18-year-old girl from being raped. Using only a knife, he managed to kill 3 and injure 8 of the robbers. When the girl's parents offered him a significant cash reward, he refused, saying, "Fighting the enemy in battle is my duty as a soldier. Taking on the thugs on the train was my duty as a human being."
Goddamn right.
Hell yeah, dude.
That is okay. Everyone talk about this Sigma male shit out there. It's like, oh, dude, that's such a Sigma. That man is a Sigma male. That man is a pure Sigma male, and he deserves all the credit in the world for doing what is right.
That's an actual selfless hero right there.
Yes.
Free tarot reading. I do not know how to read tarot at all. I have literally just been judging people based on appearance and physical traits. One girl had a Leo tattoo, and I guessed her birthday was in August, and she thought I was a wizard. One guy was drunk, and by the smell of his breath, I guessed he drank Hennessy. He did, and he said we were best friends. I am
Hell
literally
yeah.
judging books by their cover, and they assume I am a prophet. This city is a graveyard. Pro college tip part 1. Always sit underneath something big that could fall. Dude, that would stress me out way too much. There's no way I could.
Here's the thing.
Why?
Because if it falls, you can sue the university and get a big paycheck.
But you could also be dead.
Do that. People who write "you are" for your instead of your. What do you do with all the time you saved? Your mom. The Nigerian Emmanuel I don't know how to
Imanike.
say that. Divorced with his wife Miss Nigeria 2017 to marry Miss Nigeria 2018. Can anyone recommend a better way of clearing a windscreen? I used my discount card but could only get 20% off. Windex or something. I forget what the classic trick was. It's one of those cleaners, spray it on there, wipe it off, and I guess it works. I don't know. Shanghai man posted Xi Jinping's portrait all over his property to prevent it from being demolished. If you allow this property to be destroyed, you are disrespecting the supreme leader. You might as well tear down all of his likenesses in the city. Shanghai 2016.
That was interesting. So yeah, those were definitely some mad lads. Those were definitely some like top tier mad lads. I'll give them that.
There's a few in there that weren't as mad, but
yeah,
most of them were.
Yeah, but still though, pretty interesting. So all right, everybody, I guess we don't really got anything else to add to this. So I guess that's gonna do it. So this was r/madlads, Absolute Legend by MK. Let us know what y'all thought about this. And once again, if you want us to react to more MK, you merely need to just leave a thumbs up on the video. That will help us out tremendously. And tell us which MK videos you want us to watch, either down in the comment section, but in order for us to really see it, put it on our Discord and the request channel. So anyway, that's going to do it. So till next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care. Peace.